What's up, Yoked Up Productions, and today we're going to talk about why I think the Canon T2i Rebel right here is a good lens for people who are starting out vlogging and people who are interested in photography. So stay tuned, guys, because we're about to go in deep. Okay, guys, so the first thing why I think y'all should get this camera is for the price. So I got it on eBay like months ago, and I paid around like $220 for it. So looking back on, the prices now for it, they range, of course it's a bidding website. Sometimes you can just buy it straight, but they range from like $195 to $220 to $230, and those are usually for the bodies. And of course you can get like a little bundle with like kit lens or whatever, but that's probably gonna run you like an additional $50 right there. But I think just for the body itself, like get it for like $200, $220. I think you can't beat that, because I'm all about the budget, and some people's budget are like $500-$600, and I'm not making that type of money where I could go buy a brand new camera straight off like that for $500. But this is $220, and I used it for months, and I'm actually still using it for when we go do other things that I need to shooters for. Okay, so the second thing is for the specs. So this camera came out, I believe, 2010. So it's 2017 right now. So it's 7 years old. It's dated, but the technology is still good and it's still, relevant. And something about Canon cameras, man, their video, especially for vlogging, looks so nice. Yes, I'm a Canon fanboy because I'm on a Canon and that's what I know how to use. So let's run through these specs real quick. So it's an 18 megapixel CMOS sensor. It shoots full HD, so that's 1080p at 24 frames per second, 25 frames per second, even 30 frames per second. And it does 720p, but that's at 60 frames. So I don't really shoot at 720p because I want the higher resolution. But if you're going for the cinematic slow motion, that you want to bump it up to 60 frames so you can slow it down in post-production to get a nice creamy smooth footage. But I don't do it right now, which I need to start doing it because I'm trying to get into more filmmaking and all that stuff, but that's another story for another day. It has a 3.5 millimeter jack. So 3.5 millimeter jack is basically, like the aux cord. That's the length of it. And so you could plug up a mic to the side of the camera so you could get good audio, because the audio on the onboard camera is horrible. It's an omnidirectional mic for one. That means it's gonna pick up anything, like people behind you, to the side, unless that's what you're going for. But even if that's what you're going for, it's gonna be crappy omnidirectional sound. So I highly recommend you get a external mic. Get like a cheap lavalier, like the one I'm using is $20, and I also have a video on that if y'all want to check it out. It'll be right up here or whatever. I don't know, wherever it is up there, you'll see the little card up there. And I have a video talking about this mic right now that I'm actually speaking on right now. I got two of them because on my birthday. What else? But even when you do plug in the mic on these cameras, they have this thing called automated gain control, and that's basically it's going to compress the crap. It's going to bump up the not vocals, I think I'm singing, but it's going to bump up the audio signal. And with that, because it does a crappy job at it, it's crappy hardware, it's going to be a lot of noise in there. So you're going to hear like. So there's a firmware that you could download. It's called Magic Lantern. And you basically download it, put in the memory card, and it gives you a whole range of things that are locked on the camera that they want you to obviously get a higher end model for it, but you could turn that off and it gives you nice, clean, crisp sound. I'll probably do a video on Magic Lantern so you can show you how to do that. The next thing is that, what was it? Gosh, totally forgot. Alright, so the last thing, and why I think y'all should get this camera for new people who are new to vlogging, is that it's simple and it's easy to use. Like, you could pick this up and, you know, and within a few days, depending on how serious you are, you can learn how to use this. I learned shooting on manual because watching videos, they say, you know, if you want to learn all the ins and outs of your camera, shoot in manual. So I highly recommend you shoot in manual. I don't have a battery in right now, but, you know, you just switch it on. It has these dials up here that has little pictures on there. So, you know, if you want automatic, you go to the A. M is for manual. There's an ISO button up here. There's menu. There's even a 3-inch display, you know, so you can see what you're looking at. You can hit this button right here so it can show everything on the screen. So for people who are new, you know, if you want to make sure your shot's in focus, you could push this button and actually see what it is that you're shooting. But overall, like, don't get caught up in the glitz and glam like I continue to struggle with. Like, there's like a point where I'm like, oh my gosh, I could be so much better if I had a 4K camera, you know. But then it's like, you know, you don't want to be dependent on the equipment, because the equipment can't do anything until somebody actually does something to it. There's people out here who have like, they just have money to blow and they get the biggest and baddest thing, but their stuff is garbage. You know, if you learn on something basic, and, you know, you get your money up, you know, you start, you know, doing your thing, and then we're able to get like a Canon 1DX Mark II that shoots 4K and everything. It's gonna be like, wow, you know, like, you know, you will do the camera justice, because it's like, you're already good yourself, coupled with good equipment. But if you're crappy and you got good equipment, the equipment can't do nothing. You know, if you don't know how to compose shots, know how to, like, you know, set your exposure right and stuff like that. So one bonus tip is don't get caught up in the hype. You know, use what you got. You know, even if you don't have a camera, you probably do have a camera, and it's your smartphone. Like, don't even wait to start YouTube. You know, if you don't even have a camera, you can just get your phone, shoot something, upload it right then and there. Then when you get the money, just get a camera. You know, like I said, I recommend the Canon T2i because it's easy, it's simple, it shoots full HD 1080p, and that's all you really need. You know, you can get like a microphone, get a lapel for $20 like I got, and you're up and running. All right, guys, so this is the end of the video. I'm sad, but no, I enjoy doing these videos, you know, because, like, I went through, you know, time where I didn't know what to do. I still don't really know what to do, but I have a better understanding. So I hope these videos help, you know. So they do. Thumbs up, hit that like button. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share this video. You know, if you have any tips for me, leave them down below in the comment section, because, like, I'm always willing to learn. Like, you can even ask Lauren. Like, I spend a lot of my time on the computer, like, learning about cameras, you know, just technology, how to get better quality. So, you know, just let me know. Like, you know, leave it down below. We could get to talking. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Snapchat, and all that good stuff, guys. And y'all stay blessed. Y'all be safe out there. And check back in for more videos. Peace. See you.